Morning. I felt better. So the couple of days up and I ended up in Pattaya, so that's me just recovering now at home. I got back yesterday at 4 o'clock. So I read a lot of the comments and all that, and as usual, they're all extremely good. There is comments, well, people saying, why have we not signed anyone yet? Everyone else is signing players, and it only seems to be poor teams from England that we're looking at players from. Listen, the guy's just been in the door a few minutes. It doesn't work like that. Players just don't come in all of a sudden because there's a bidding process goes on with these players. You know, the clubs that selling it want the maximum money out of it. So if they can start a bidding one between us and somebody else are going to do that, it's going to take time. Just be patient. You know, I mean, it can't happen overnight. You know, and the fact that Rangers are getting rid of players, you know, I mean, that says all. That knows that they've got players coming in. We might not get our primary player that we wanted for X position, but we'll have two or three other targets. Like, okay, we didn't get him, let's get him. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind. This lot know what they're doing, and they've been behind the scenes for a good few months now. Like, I think it's October. You know what month's this? No, it's just nearly a year they've been doing this. You know, so off the record, they'll have been looking at signings and they've probably talked to them. I know that, you know, that's tapping up and all that, but we all know what happens. But I think Rangers fans are still, you know, and people are saying, "Oh, we're not going to get these big names." Now, there's no big games coming to Rangers now, and it depends what you class as a big name. Most of the players that we will sign, if we're honest, most of us won't have heard of them, but that's normal at the level we're at now. You know what I mean? But our scouting team, the 49ers, they'll have looked at these guys, and remember, they use AI for the stats to get players. So, I mean, that's still that's a thing now because it's worked for them at Leeds. Just listen, let's just be patient. I think we're all still scarred from the previous boards. You know what I mean? We think that we've still got it in our mind that they're not very good at their job. This is not the peak of what they do, especially the two chaps from Everton. They wouldn't have come here without massive promises from the new owners. Basically, they'll get carte blanche to go and get players and all that. You know what I mean? Within reason. Like, we're not going to spend £100 million on a player, but please just cool the jets and all that. I'm the same as you. I want to know. I want to sign it today. But another thing, remember, players are on holiday. You know what I mean? So listen, just calm down on that on the player thing. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. You know, trust the board. Learn to trust this board now. I know it's not easy because of what happened, but we just need to be a wee bit patient, okay? And I'll do a video about the subscriber thing later on because I was a bit uncomfortable with the subscribers. Then my pal Gary, you know, Stealth Gary as I call him, I was out with him for a couple of days and he gave me loads of ideas. By the way, loads of ideas, and I was thankful for that. Okay, right. Cheers, team.